I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Now it's Kane. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe does well to get it back. And it's Hakimi. Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. Milan have a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Taking place.
Camavinga. Mbappe, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Ødegaard.
Minutes has been indicated.
That's a lovely pass. Camavinga. Now there's a fine ball. Mbappe! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And he's there to retrieve it. Great vision. And there's Greengrass. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 10.
And we're done. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. Manchester United can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Manchester United with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Mussolini. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's undercooked that.
Cristiano Ronaldo just still couldn't find a teammate when they had an overload in the box. All very frustrating.
And here's Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Messi! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The first significant strike. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Odegaard. That's going wide left. And it's Rodri. Look at the space here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide. Now it's crossed into the middle. And he passes it long. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's run loose here.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's running through. Oh, good climb. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. Shoots! He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Can he get it through? Mussolini picks it up out wide. That's an excellent interception. Pedri.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hazard with the delivery. And that has been cleared. Hakimi. That is good progress on the left. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's picked his way through. In comes the corner. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Surely now! Not a bad try by any means. Odegaard. Upamecano has given away a free kick. Yamal, he has found the way through, and he's making progress on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Yamal's cross, cleared without hesitation. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi, and he's definitely onside. Messi! Oh, in he goes again. Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Hakimi. Serginho running with the ball. He's found a way through. And he's in on goal. Big chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Pedri. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking here to chip it through. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So could they be onto something here? And that signals the end of the first period. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers.
So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's a promising position. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hakimi. Serginho. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe, looking for a runner. He's through here. Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Olise. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays a sharp little ball here. But that has not gone well. That's a good foray he's making. Now he's going to be disappointed with that. Olise over to the right flank. Yamal ventures forward. Shot could be on. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He was... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hazard with the delivery. And that's been well dealt with.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Pedri, and it's Azar. Tries to pass it through. That's tidy. And it's pulled back. Try. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Referee's given a throw.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 19, Hazard. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 8.
Orsolini. To Hazard. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Looking to play him in. Barcola receives it in a wide... He's having a shot! He's got a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Yamal's cross. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Rodri. And it's Ødegaard. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe gets into a good position. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Orsolini, pass somewhat off target. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Olise. Now it's Messi. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Hazard. He's having a pop! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Manchester United are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And here's Messi. He's got on the finish! Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. Pedri. And it's Messi. Mbappe. There's the shot! Here's Rodri. Hazard. Orsolini. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Votre attention s'il vous plaît. Les propriétaires des voitures en stationnement sur la bretelle d'accès au stade sont priés de les déplacer immédiatement.
Manchester United can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Manchester United must not lose. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And who else? Who else? This is what he lives for, taking centre stage yet again. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a one...
Tries one from range! And no mistake! 2-0, and in next to no time! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Number 10, Marco Van Basten.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Yamal. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Caicedo. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Camavinga. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Serginho. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Chance, surely! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Kane! And he's lifted it over.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Rodri. Spread it left. And it's Serginho. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Van Basten. Serginho. Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's having a pop! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's picked it up out wide. And this is Van Basten! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's making progress on the ball. Takes on his marker. He stands tall and strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Ødegaard going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Orsolini. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! It's a goal! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Chance for a shot! In he goes again! And he's stuck it away! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Tries a shot! And that's past the post.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Orsolini. Now he's got space here. Laporte clears it away. Manchester United have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga out towards the flank. Serginho wants to run onto this. There's the shot! And he's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Threads one in, and that's a good ball. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's got a... He's having a shot! And that's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 5.
And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Manchester United really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Manchester United looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Back on the way then. Foot in. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pass has gone astray. Yamal. No way through there. Rodri. Akanji cuts out the pass. Oh, he's burst through. And this is Van Basten. And he's managed... And he shoots! Well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well,
a header! Oh, it's come loose. And that is well cleared. And it's made its way to it. Mbappe! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 20.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Van Basten needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Now it's Yamal. That's destined for the flank. Kane! Good strong hand by the keeper. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Alexander-Arnold. It's Camavinga. Orsolini. Camavinga has found the net here, of course. Oh, they can break here. Now that's well seen too. Ødegaard. Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. Look at the space here. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and it's...
Real chance! And he hits the net. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Wriggles his way through, and here's Yamal, and here's Kane. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Kane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Kane. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Serginho makes a dash for it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
After 81 minutes is
Another one! This must be his personal high. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. Hakimi. That's a little off target. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rodri. It's played through for him. Can he finish? And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
after 88 minutes.
How many? Just how many?
Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2.
Manchester United have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Number 17. Orsolini.
Camavinga receives it in a good position here. He has found the way through. Decent chance!
Number 19.
And that's wide.
Number 21. Yamal. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Camavinga. Van Basten. That's the keeper's ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. It'll be a throw-in. Robertson. Fagioli. And that's a dangerous... And Messi! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Number 21, Lionel Messi.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United are going up, and now they can dream. Well, what are your thoughts on today's...